Good evening, good evening. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I need to speak to that guy. I pretty much hit a brick wall. Let me talk to him again, I guess.
Can I help you?
Another
Another thing. Yes.
Okay, I don't think he's got anything. So I finished talking to them and they basically admitted that they did the crime, but it didn't really matter. Sorry, I'm just opening Twitch on my phone. My channel. Oh, turn my phone to fucking the right thing. Right. Then I need to plug it in as well. Maybe I should go look at the boot prints. Now that I know who they belong to, maybe that'll open something up for me.
What do you see?
Okay, nothing new. The sound's bugged, so I'm just gonna save quickly and then restart. Keep forgetting to do this. Oof. Made a Moscow Mule tonight. I haven't had one in ages. And the only ginger beer we have is like super spicy. I wonder if Kuno's got anything interesting to say.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife. Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony. Put the fucking knife in you. Yeah. I've been in your room.
Oh.
But you and Kuno are good for now.
Has he really?
Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
The determination in his voice leaves little room for doubt in his sincerity. He means every word. Needs to be taken seriously.
Okay.
And you're back in business.
Kuno is a merciful king, kind to his wayward subjects.
So?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
True.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on. You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of after this shit. You better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in.
Yeah, real interesting.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
Maybe that's something to do later, but they've got nothing for me. I'm really at a loss now. They kind of just admitted, oh, I need to go and tell the woman. What's her name on the boat? Maybe that's what I have to do. I have to tell her what went down with it all. Maybe I can do this as well. Now that I think I put a point into the thing.
Ordinary war. Nothing to see here.
Oh no, I didn't. Still not sure where my gun is. Your room in the Whirling Match isn't much bigger than Sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Now can you tell me about the
Of
tattoos?
course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute.
Oh, okay.
In silence.
So she does know. I forgot about
It
that.
was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters,
Oh.
numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
That's kind of interesting.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn
Ah,
by wayfarers
okay.
in the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
So I don't know. I guess it's just like a bragging
The
thing.
sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they
Ah,
should die
okay.
abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by.
So it's kind of a religious
Silver
thing.
cord, they would call it. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
Okay.
Next.
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the
Hello, hello.
Suez Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnese Islands, then this.
What's that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder,
Ah.
and Revachol in the heart. They
Okay.
started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde.
So
at
did
the
he?
dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
I wonder if that was his most recent tattoo. I don't know how long this game is. There's things online that say it's like 60 hours long, and then there's other things online that say it's 20 hours. I think the thing that said it was 60 hours was an article, so I think 20 hours is probably more realistic.
And the new world already here.
But it's long for an RPG
You said you can't read it.
like this.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Okay, well thanks
Is there
anyway.
anything else I can help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What you think is was a cute.
It's a neurological disorder caused by lack of, well, it's either
Uh-oh.
bariatric surgery. That seems unlikely.
Okay, let's go for this one.
6 kilometers.
Okay,
south of
nice.
us, in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You're an officer of the RCM.
The Revachol Citizens Militias.
Preciso Mundo. Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, detective.
Okay.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
He's being sarcastic.
We are.
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
Okay.
Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are to me is the police, the only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Well, that's good to hear.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I am here to help.
Should I try this? 3%? Why not? I might roll double six.
What is
Oh my god! Holy shit!
the air?
What a gamble! It literally would have failed out on anything else. Well, alright, I wasted that roll. This is probably not going to benefit me at all.
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you
Great
see?
bodies of water, forest-covered surfaces, clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough. There is a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century.
I can't believe that,
Humanity was
man.
high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included. Elysium.
One second, sorry. Right, okay, I'm back. At least in the world. Endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century when humanity was high on this world, discovering more of it. This world does not deserve a term of endearment.
Those who would call it hell.
What is
A
hell?
term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists. Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit. Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways. That's looking less and less likely, Detective. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
Okay.
ORG, Occident Revachol Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark grey
Yes.
corona.
Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
Interesting.
Cold fear seeps into you.
What are you
You
telling
seem to
me?
be spooked. Please don't be.
What do you mean corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter
Or corona, I
surrounding the
guess she
darkened
said.
disk of our planet.
Okay.
That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness.
So they're not on
I
a
am sorry, dear.
regular planet?
It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here.
Okay.
But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together.
That would be
However
cool.
naive it may sound.
Then everything would be
I don't
okay.
know about things of that scale. My expertise lies in nations and trade routes, one or several layers below everything. But yes, we'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
She does not seem convinced that you'll be fine. If anything, she's realizing how deep your condition runs.
Certainly doesn't feel like I'm
You can
fine.
just imagine
It's a
it.
big mind dump.
I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
You say it's disco.
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is.
Okay.
Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
That's all for
Glad to
now.
have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else? Of course. Anything to help.
I think I'm done here.
I am.
Okay, the only other place I can think of is what's his name? Gearhead? Measurehead. The only other place I can think of is Measurehead. But I'll go and talk to this girl again and see if there's anything she's got to say. Maybe I can make Measurehead come and fight the guy downstairs and he'll get in my way.
Have you come?
The lieutenant, hatred, the woman on
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye
Ozon is
on a first name basis with her,
Oh, these new
Things
options.
moving up in the world. It's where they grow whores like her and their whoremen.
Okay.
Have you got a crush on her?
Okay, so she's got nothing new. The loop's basically just repeating. Right, let's go to Measurehead. I think that's literally the only thing I've got to do now. Oh, I had that key for... I don't know where that is. That was for Everard Clare, but I don't really want to do his thing. Now that I know who's committed the murders and stuff, it doesn't seem worth doing. Let's go talk to Measurehead. I think that's my best plan of action. I think he's... Oh, do I have to go through the Whirling Rags to go up to him? Or can I go around this way? I don't remember if I unlocked the door or not. Oh yeah, I can go up here. Let me talk to this guy again and see if he's got anything new.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Complete shit.
The rest area and the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, Frank.
Oh, I did the thing anyway, so I guess I can go back.
Are these?
I just had to unlock the
They're
door,
an
right?
independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing
Yeah,
you,
they don't seem like me.
officer of the law, to
They
some
they shot and hanged someone. I don't know if that's what the police do in this game.
Come on. He's just trying to keep the peace.
Sure.
The man
I don't want to
whispers
argue with this
to
guy.
June.
Right, let's go. Let's see what Measurehead's got to say. I guess I should go talk to Everard Clare again and see if I can push that a bit.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders.
Okay.
Their company is spiritually degrading.
But you're all part of the union.
Hardy manlets are on the pay of
Manlets.
the company.
Damn, he does not like these guys.
Alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminoles.
Okay.
Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
I don't want to do this because I don't want to internalize his crazy fucking mega racist views, but I don't know if that's the only way to get him out of the way. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe I can open this container now too. Oh yeah, here it is. Let's see.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has
Been in the
not
world for
lessened
2 days.
since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Let me equip the pry bar. See if I can pry it
Back
open.
before the cargo
No?
container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything,
Well,
it seems to have grown slightly.
I guess I'll just roll another double six real quick then. Yeah, didn't think
It's
so.
always been. It's impossible to open a container with rhetoric.
Would have been cool though if I got two back to back. What's this? Oh. Oh! What do my current gloves do? Electrochemistry. What is half-light again? Let the people... Oh, let the body take control, threaten people. I think electrochemistry is more useful for me. I haven't been doing much threatening, I would say. Let's see if old Rhino's gonna...
I'm not gonna
Oh
bother
no.
you with a long greeting,
Oh, Leo.
just like we-
That's it. Not Randall. Okay, I guess I need to use leverage on Everard to get my gun back. I got fucked up the first time I entered a conversation with this guy, but now I've done his quest and I've got information on him.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair. You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can...
Actually, Revachol doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy.
That's
you see.
surprising. I thought they would
I
have
hope you're
met.
getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just
I mean, it
pals
definitely is
here.
that. Just pals.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martin Ains. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not
Okay.
a jealous guy.
I'm gonna try and pressure test him.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Make concessions from the company in previous negotiations. Why'd you let an ally go
He's
like
an
that
old
go?
man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding.
That's interesting.
Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals. Vanished? Harry,
I'm really gonna
left
pressure
their
test him.
casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check.
I don't think
The
he'll
election
break
can
though.
wait. When she got back, the
He's
whole
like
thing was
a
over.
psycho murderer.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Okay, why me let her
If
see
she
you?
actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't.
He's
have
afraid of
anything
her,
to
I
discuss
guess.
with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we... Yes, yes. Low balling.
Oh shit, okay, here we go.
This isn't a casino, Harry. Real
Maybe I can
people,
press
real
on him now.
livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Of
Put something
course,
else.
Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfect. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business,
Okay.
and I tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't
Looking
it?
into your shady
I
brew.
don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it.
He sincerely has no idea what you're talking
Okay,
about.
well let's talk about this
I'm
then.
very glad to hear that, Harry.
It's pressure test time.
Question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? You're right, Harry.
Okay, I'm gonna play.
You
I'm
only
gonna try and use my
opened the
brain.
door, which you did.
I'm gonna try and pressure him, but I don't know. It's really you don't seem to get any options to move around this guy. He seems to be purely in control, which is
Now
really
let's get
annoying.
down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening
Okay.
now.
I can ask him some real questions
This is
now.
gonna be good. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for.
The bad guys. We're all pals though.
Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps.
Okay, I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Okay.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor.
Oh, so he knows a lot about it then. I guess he must do.
Standing in peaceful
He probably
protest,
ordered the kill.
united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun
Damn, he
fire.
really knows everything. He knows their whole plan.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing...
They have done some
pillaging,
awful shit.
Killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Think I've heard enough.
No, you haven't, Harry.
Oh shit, he's keep
I
going.
haven't told you anything about
He's
the
just gonna
crime
keep
yet.
going. Yeah, true.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Go on.
About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise.
Okay.
But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them. All hardened commando types.
He's really getting... I mean, he knows a
Downright
lot.
Suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Yeah, very much so.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized.
Yeah, very much so indeed.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping...
Oh my god, he's just gonna drop the
comes
guy
up to me
in.
and says, Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land.
This'll be interesting. I wonder how you'll feel the efforts just throwing him under the
He
bus.
probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
So maybe we can pressure her.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
Okay.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
Okay.
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Of course, you're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
I have no interest in telling him about their attack.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Right, let's ask him about the lawyer. Okay.
I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him whose place it is.
Believe me, he's not a killer. He's a nobody. Just a basement
What if one of those complex theories is right?
Okay.
What if it did? What if he took a whack in the dark? Started telling people the strike is funded by a protection racket that drove local shops out of business.
So he knew too much.
To write a hack piece to the local newspaper regarding these crazy theories he had developed, just to stir up trouble. Wouldn't that be annoying?
Well, I don't really want to cut in through that. It seems like it would do big damage to the union.
Journalism, Harry. I love it. You love it. And you know why? Now, please, let's get back to the good stuff. So they shot him.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone
God, this guy sucks. He's so annoying.
Man,
He's just really good at not saying anything.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Exemplary union members. Always working.
I want to know if he knows about the girl who wasn't with them.
Movement. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure
I dodged the
they
question.
have the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Interesting.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But
I have no idea where my gun is. That is absolutely gone.
It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I...
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
Interesting.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Not a man of the left in the picture. Revachol, you're right, Nuts. Trust me. Take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. It's another corrupt scheme. I'm neither left nor right. I'm doing my hard tells me to do. I'll pick this one.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found?
Dude, I have no idea where it could be.
I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
Ooh.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez.
Okay.
It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground.
Yeah, what does Kim think of it?
I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But he thinks it's your call.
Ugh.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can.
Where's this
On the
place?
coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective. They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Am
Yeah.
I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to
I
them.
don't believe that.
We're gonna build a youth center there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez.
Nah.
Perfectly acceptable. No one's gonna force you into anything, but I don't know about that gun of yours. You see, I'm avenged, but the good news is, the moment you change your mind and want to look into this...
The lieutenant's eyes meet yours, and he shrugs. Okay, fine.
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing by all means, Harry. See you soon.
Right, let's go talk to the guys again. And see if I can save Everett through the men. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but it's kind of the only thing I've got to go on at the moment.
You're back before the cargo.
Still nothing on the cargo container. Did I level up? Ooh. I could up conceptualization. I've got a few things that require that. Try this again. Oh wait, no, this was rhetoric, wasn't it?
You're back before the cargo container.
Oh, it was, okay. Where's down here? How do I get down there? That would be nice.
This is the night one. The chair is not as austere as the drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts.
I don't want to take any painkillers. I'd like to get down into this area, but I just don't think there's a way down. Maybe I can go down that. Oh, that no, I know where that is. That's the apartments. Okay, so I could get down there.
The file cabinet stands steady. Hundreds of and the same materials. You already went through all of the drawers. Slides.
Wait, did I say take another note?
The file cabinet stands
Take another
steady
look
as
at the note.
ribbon
Oh.
radio. Everard's shoes. All items on the drawer. Slides.
So measure heads to my right. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of places to go. I guess I'll go talk to the Hardy Boys again and see what they think. Maybe I can tell this guy to go and kill Measurehead.
To work!
Nope. Don't think so.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy...
Some free money's always nice. How do I get up? Oh, this way. Yeah. I have to go back this way. There we go. Racist taxi driver. Bedroom. Right, let's go. See if they'll say anything.
It's you again. What is it? Again. About fucking time.
Maybe I need to talk to her instead of him.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? I am not.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Oh, okay. He likes her
Even
then.
a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Oh, which one's gonna appeal to her more? Let's go with this one.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually.
Oh god, it didn't
smart.
work.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Oh shit.
This didn't change her opinion of you. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
Okay.
What you want is of no sig.
Okay. I've really hit a wall here. Just gonna check my mic's working if I lean back. It's a bit quiet, but it seems to work. Okay. I don't know if there's any point talking to this guy again.
Everything's still cool here.
He kind of gave me everything he knew already.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers. Thralls. Slaves, basically.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Faun Ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
Okay.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to...
Samaran trash? That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Okay.
A pair of Faun Ultras. The design...
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest Faun sneakers.
Only 50 real, Jesus.
That's madness. Faun Ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
I'm good. Maybe another time. This is the pawn shop. This is the broken bridge.
A couple of indicator lights.
Oh, I didn't look at this
from
before.
This control panel. Loose wires dangle from the... This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Samaran butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever, probably... You pull the lever
Pull it anyway.
all the way up until the
Why not?
clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. A spring brings the lever back to its original
Close the
position.
water
You
lock
still
on
need to
Wednesday.
close the water lock to get across the canal some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Oh, okay, so that's tomorrow, I guess. I think I have exhausted everything that's possible on this day. I don't think there's anything else I could possibly do on this day. Maybe I could sell some shit to this guy, but see if he's got anything else to say.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Oh yeah. Can't be able to unequip it. So I need to talk to... I need to come here to cross the water log, which opens a new area of map, I'm assuming. And then I need to go and talk to the guy in the apartment. Oh, here's some people I haven't seen before.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk.
Okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions.
Okay.
Shoot first. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game.
That's a pretty good check. 83%. I'm going for it. Hell yeah. Bro, what is the goal?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it.
Oh, they're like playing shot put, I guess.
Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity.
Taking surroundings.
Ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball. An embodiment of pure motion. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Okay, let's go. Let's chuck it. Yeah, that seems like a good throw. I mean, it went in the water though, so that kind of sucks for them.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was
Oh,
at least
okay.
23 meters, probably 24.
He's annoyed because I beat him.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh no.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
I thought it was shot put.
Damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I'll try and fix this.
Things are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
To ask about the murder.
Yes. Why did you come here? It's unlikely
Oh.
they know anything about the murder.
I have no idea then.
He might know something.
Found your guard booth.
The Debatteurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
Okay.
I'm an old man. Ouch. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Let's see if he saw
Yes,
anything.
It does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why are you on
It's a
leave?
private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
Okay.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real
I see.
man's man is just gonna...
Classic.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business.
So who was working
No
your
one.
shift?
The boss has been
Oh.
on man since last Monday. There's
That's
no other
surprising.
guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly
The
decorative.
possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
I see.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
This one.
It's not charity. Not to me.
Nothing ever found inside like
Up
Penny
there, I give
says.
it all I got. I earn my keep. But you're right, officer. There is no middle ground. It's do or die.
Something about him has changed. He's calmer somehow.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Do you know anything about man in
Unfortunately, I
the
don't.
who was hanged?
Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Oh, that's good.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing.
If
Okay.
I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you.
He seems to be playing in a creator.
The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created it?
Fire from heavy artillery. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse.
Did you use artillery
heavy
fire against
ordnance to
them?
clean up your home. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
That's unfortunate. I guess he must have fought in the actual war then,
Like
the old
they
ones.
did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
This place is a damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Ah, okay.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out.
Ah, okay.
Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Yep, true.
Well, it's your own damn
Breakthrough imminent. Oh, hell yeah.
We, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table,
Uh-oh.
let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Me?
Thinking we have opinions on these things.
Self-socialists paving the way for hard-working class takeover. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. The coalition seems quite capable. This one kind of sucks. Having a war that you can't get out of and then someone else comes in and basically dominates your country is awful.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
Yeah.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Okay.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted, to replace the role of the suzerain with. It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. It had nothing to do with anything.
Okay, who is Frizzle?
He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
And that's not good.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Exiled? Joyce said
Oh.
and his nephew, Frisel, was shot in his place.
This is communard propaganda. Guillaume would never do something like that.
Oh shit, okay. So he really believes in the old royal then.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the Fifth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Okay, he might be able to tell me with a gun. That's actually really useful.
4.46 caliber.
Breach loading.
Revachol made.
Maybe he can tell me about the bullet too. He might be able to identify where it's from.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here.
Yeah.
Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, I was hoping...
are an antique.
Is this a red check? No, it's a white check.
Is impossible to find.
I was hoping... Oh, maybe that's what it is. BM446.
Ah, yes.
I'm just gonna open my window quick.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who hunted the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Okay, he doesn't like that king then.
Cocaine. Cocaine. Sounds like our kind of
cocaine.
And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king.
I should a true king rule.
Without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems like a leader should take care of his people for himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to say what must be done, that what the country needs. I'm not sure. I kind of feel both of these, but it's dependent on the decision being made a lot of the time. I feel like it's hard to just blanket everything that someone does with these. I'm gonna go for 3.
You haven't lived as long as I have, son. With age, a man learns certain things about real power, or else ends up a spineless socialist rat, like Gaston here.
Okay.
And the worst part of that, officer, is having to spend your days playing pétanque with an angry snake.
The Carabineer doesn't reply, but...
Right.
So I need to go and get the ball back.
The 15th Indo tribe.
Okay, I got my thought at least.
Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild
10 cents for
valley,
every...
hiding cents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wire.
Oh, you get money for clicking green orbs.
Being one of them. This must...
That's an accept, sure.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
Since my stomach is growling.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow. The vows are blood and flesh. Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Yeah, what is the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
going to keep your voos, right?
No.
This is slow, painful.
No, I'm
It is
good.
one of the-
I don't think fascism's for me. I'm okay. Oh.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Where?
Uh.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago.
Oh, okay.
We should focus on present crimes.
I mean, past crimes are cool too. If we get a time machine, we could solve it now and then prevent it. How am I gonna get this bull back? Maybe if I jump over here? Well, let me do that. That doesn't seem like it. Perhaps there's another way. Maybe I'll have to buy a new one. Ooh, cannonballs, I think. Enormous bulls worthy of a real man.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Discard thought. I'm not fucking pinning someone who's having a hard life on crime. This is in the 50s. Well, maybe it is in this game, actually. In fact, I'm positive it is in this game. Oh, what's this? Maybe I'll have to buy a new thing. Did I say? I think I said that already, but I think that's where it's likely gonna be. Ooh, a healing item. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy one. Oh, okay. Let's unequip the old flashlight.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure thing. Sure, man. Sure. Let me have a look. Another time.
Maybe he doesn't have anything. I guess I'll just go and try the check and see what I can do with it.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the book.
All you observe is a veteran.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of...
Okay.
Don't you mean Fristel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven. Although he was a clown. But he was our clown.
There's something you missed. You will get to it.
I have really held down myself.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston.
Jeez.
René, it's a little pleasure. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
You're by the dead man.
I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry. And I
Then help
Okay.
him, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must...
That's true. If he knows people in the Union, he must know something.
Means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my
respect.
Oh shit.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back.
Ooh.
His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone impotent in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know Evrard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Okay.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Yeah, no kidding.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is
Are you a union member?
In many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties. Help with little things. Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense.
Okay.
I don't have a vote or a membership card. But Evrard...
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavane. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important.
Damn, this guy really doesn't like him. It's surprising they hang out.
The socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing...
What little things you do for Evrard?
Mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written and I happen... Oh, nothing
Okay.
official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers.
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Let's don't track here,
The
guys.
Union track. I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer. Officer, I have a vivid imagination. And like I said, I have a way with...
Okay.
He just fluffs it up.
Interesting.
Of course. Don't sink into it.
Just easier that way. Besides...
Okay.
Mon Dieu.
So these guys have nothing for
No,
us.
thank you. I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well, abundant in component. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking
Ooh,
from
a
below.
BLT.
Is that mayonnaise?
Believe me, officer,
Duh.
I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention.
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter.
Oh, it does sound good.
Emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction.
Fuck off! It's mine!
It's
Sorry, officer. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
like a...
The sandwich is mine.
They're fucking ravenous over it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets close.
Convince Gaston to relinquish the sandwich.
A man
Damn, I'm
principled
failing.
about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Too late. Daddy's already fighting the bad fight. Make it stick.
That's gonna steal the sandwiches. Fight your plus how much point to it is to the oppressive and keep finishing awfully faster. Yeah, I don't want them.
Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off.
Oh, fuck
Whoa.
off, I think.
Easy there, Goldmouth. He doesn't have to say anything.
All right.
So yeah. Okay, this was not useful. Maybe I could talk to Joyce again. I feel like I've really hit a wall here. Not knowing where my gun is at all is really annoying.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Well, I failed all these, but I might as well try again.
Yeah.
Why must we stop to look?
Felt really bad that time. I've got no clue what to do, man. I haven't hit a wall before like this. But this is like, there's just nothing. I thought for sure she had the gun. I would have put money on it. But she really doesn't. Joyce got anything new?
You're back. Good.
Nope. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. I guess I could go rummage through the trash. Maybe that'll say give me something.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
Probably some kids.
The metal feels cold and a thick
Look inside. Let's try this.
covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side. With N and C, that's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wooden planks. An X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus,
Okay.
or the Cairo. The central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
So it's abandoned, I guess.
Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea up.
I can't jump over here. God, I've really hit just a fucking raw dead end. So I need to get authority maybe. Sometime after 2100 to see if anyone's home. Find a way into the secret passage. Maybe I could force the door open. Missing because of the broken waterfall. She's worried. Oh, the cryptozoologist. Maybe I could finish. Oh God. Maybe I could finish asking Joyce about reality. See if that sort of takes anything off. I mean, at 9 PM I can go and talk to that guy. Maybe. Oh, hopefully I can do it today and I don't have to wait till 9